Hello everyone, good morning and welcome to the training. Today it is May 31st, 2024, and we are trying to understand how we are capturing the attendance for our training with the help of an automation and a dynamic email. Everyone will be in the listen-only mode in this process, and I have added a record to send out an email for today's date, which is dynamically populating the information. And remember, we have sendable and non-sendable data. So first, let me go into courses. When it comes to courses, I have added the record, which is needed for today's attendance. And today's attendance, it should be having the information Friday, May 31st, scheduled automation, file of automation, XFM's automation studio. This is non-sendable data extension. Remember this, very important. Then I have built the email to send it to students, and it will should display based on date. It should display the information based on date. So now I'll be going into training attendance emails. This is the email which has been sent out. Student attendance email version 1, mentor when mentor. Okay, this is the one. Let me go to preview and test it. And here you can see hello first name, mark your attendance with HT long day, SFMC training. It is not displaying anything for now, but it will display once I preview it. I'll click on this folder icon. I'll go to data extensions. I'll go to training and I'll be picking students, selected any one of them, and I'll click on select. Now I should be able to see the email content. So hello, Akash, mark your attendance for Friday, May 31st, 2024. This looks good. SFMC training session attendance link inside. It is for the May 31st, 2024, day is Friday, and what we are learning is this one. This looks good for me to be sent. Now this email will be sent, and here I have programmed something. You can see a huge list of program here, which you people will be learning when we start learning AMP scripting, which I've already given as a timeline. Now for this email, I just want to improvise my journey so that you people can mark the attendance within 10 minutes. So I'm using Journey Builder to send the email. Student attendance training. And here we have 3 versions. Don't worry, next week we'll be learning these things. Version 1, version 2, and version 3. I'll be creating a new version. In this new version, we will be waiting only for 15 minutes here. First, it will be sending this. So to make you people understand each step, what it is going on, I'll be adding a wait period. Okay. I'll be adding a wait period, wait by duration. And this will be for 5 minutes. Then you'll receive the email. I'll give you people 10 minutes to mark your attendance. And then 10 minutes wait, and then it will be updating the information here. Once you people are here, you'll be reaching this. Here, I'll be adding a 2 minutes wait. We'll be going through with each of them very clearly. Okay, each of these things just for your learning purpose. So I'll be adding 5 minutes wait here. Each time the data is getting captured, and at last it is 1 minute wait. Anyone who is present, so 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. So totally we have to be here for 21 minutes to complete this process. So I'll click on save. I'll click on validate. And I'll click on activate. So now the journey is activated. Now the journey is activated. And at each stage of it, we will see how data flows in. I'm recording this so that you can watch it according to data. So now we have 4 versions. Version 4, 3, 2, 1, finishing, and running. This is good. And now I'll be switching to Automation Studio so that I can showcase you people each step one at a time. Just like what we do testing of automation. So connect the data. So Email Studio has email and data. Automation Studio will be running the queries and filters. Journey Builder will be responsible to send the email. So training attendance, student training attendance. And now I'll be pausing this automation because I want to run one step at a time. I want to run one step at a time. When I'm running one step at a time, I'll be starting a timer for 20 minutes. 25. Let it run parallelly. Now, the first step is query. Okay. What is this query will be doing? Let me explain you the data points. First, it will capture the attendance from yesterday and it will be stored in. So now just understand the flow. I'm opening multiple tabs now only to explain you people. Or Email Studio, Automation Studio, and then Journey Builder. First, I'll go with Email Studio. In Email Studio, with respect to training, I have a training attendance. Just try to understand data, just small numbers to learn. So here we have student attendance SFMC. Here we have 18 records. Remember this, we have 18 records. And this is having data from May 30. Some people are true, some are false. This is fine. These 18 records will be added to this, which is having 187, okay, which is master. 187 plus 18 is what we are expecting after the first step is completed. And before running this, I want to show you what is the last date it is having. 187. Here you can see the last date is 29. Expected is it should have 187 plus 18, and now it should have the date of 30th. Okay, so let me run the automation step one. Step one, I have executed with run once, it is running. 187 plus 18. This is completed. It is 205. Now, what is the expectation? Today is 31st. It should first keep a log or records of 30th, present, absent, and others. Present, absent, and others. Okay. Now, automation will filter the students. Second step. This filter will capture the data into this, which will be still 18. If there are new students, they'll be coming in, but this will be 18 itself. This filter is responsible to get only students. It will be responsible to get only students. You can see this title here. Students. Only students will be present in this field. This data extension will be used by our journey students training. This will be allowing them into entering the journey. Okay. So we have 18 students. Automation has successfully completed with filter. The last step will send them into this journey. Okay. How many people are here? There are 0. And you can see we are in version 4. Or I can show you here also. Now it will be a very simple number. How many people are there here? 0. What is the expected number? It should have 18 people entering the journey. I know it will be not easy to memorize this. Don't worry. So now 18 people should get into the journey. Okay. When they get into the journey, they will be updated here. This one, I'll explain you what is this. Then 5 minutes wait, then you should receive the email. Okay. It might take a couple of minutes. That is the reason I've added 5 minutes so that you people understand this. So automation has successfully completed. I'll be not activating this because we don't have any sessions on Monday and Tuesday. For now, don't worry. Automation part is done. People have entered into the journey. If they have entered into the journey, what will happen? If they enter into the journey, these 18 students will be captured here for 31st of May. You can see this. It was 30th. Now it is 30 and people have not marked there. Everyone is marked as absent. Everyone is marked as absent. That is first step. First step will capture all you people and it will be marking your attendance. Watch this screen, I will explain you. It will capture the subject, it will capture the current date, and attendance is marked as false. This first step will update this data extension from the journey. There are 18 people who entered the journey. There are 18 people who entered the journey, and this 18 people will be captured here. Subject SFMC, date is 31st, everyone is marked as false. Now you might be wondering, what is this number? This is an auto-generated number from a Salesforce system. Don't worry, I'll explain you. So now email, after email is been received, you people click the link and it will take 10 minutes so that you people are marked with present or absent. This will check whether you have clicked a specific link here. You can see this. It is checking for a specific link. Was it been clicked or not? And it will take 10 minutes before deciding. No matter what, you might click it immediately. If you click after 10 minutes, it will be not marking your attendance as present. All of you people are here, present and absent. Initially it is absent. Are we good till now? Okay. So parallelly, when this is getting executed, as we know, we are waiting for this timer to elapse till 13th minute. Let me go into the tool to explain you the query. In this query, it is a simple statement, select star from student, and it will be appending it. If you people remember, while creating the query, you have three options: append, update, override. What is override? Override will erase all the data, and it will give you only the latest information. Update, it is add and update feature. Append is the feature where it will add records into this. If you remember, we had 187 records plus 18. Plus 18, it is 205. That is what this is. Append will be doing. Every time it will add the records. But to do that, we need primary key. For the first time, you people are watching, there are more than one primary key. This concept is coming from SQL, but still we will learn it. I have not explained this part anywhere before, but still we have used it once or twice. Primary key is responsible to get you the information. And what I can see is I have received the email, attendance based email. And today, I will not mark my attendance. I will just open it, but I will not mark it as present. You people, request is everyone mark your attendance, whoever is attending this classroom, and also you will mark it only in future. Okay, I will not mark the attendance. Hello, Prasad, with this email address. Chandra SFM said, I will not mark it. I've just opened it. I will not click it. So from here, it should be 10 minutes. Okay. In this 10 minutes, instead of waiting here, let us try to understand. So please open the email, click the link. I will not click it for your information. So if I go back and refresh it, so you people should see that you people are here. Exactly after 10 minutes, everyone will be moving into this step. It will check the link. If you have clicked it, you will go here. If you have not clicked it, you will go here. If you have not clicked it, it will be marking the attendance as false. Anyhow, it is false. If you have clicked it, you will be marked as present. You can see this. If you have clicked it, it will be marking your attendance as true here. Okay. So now, anyhow, we have to wait. So this is the one which I was explaining about the query. So as and when we deep dive into these data concepts, it was just introduced to you people, we'll be deep diving. Coming to this filter, this is the one which will help us to filter the or segment the data. And last step is trying to inject them. I know it is too early for all these to understand, but still I'll just pause it for now because Monday and Tuesday we don't have sessions. Okay. I'll activate it later. Okay, with this, we are somewhere good. You'll understand in detail as you know that we have versioning concept here in Journey Builder. Journey Builder is what we are picking for the next week. So it will take a couple of minutes, 18. You can see this 18 people here. And you can see 205 here. It should be 205 plus 18 later. 205 plus 18 later. Now I want to generate a report. I want to generate a report based on your attendance. Based on your attendance. I'll take one example. I'll be taking only one example, and that will be my record. Students, I'll open this, and now let us identify Chandra Prasad out of 18. So Chandra, second C, this guy. You can see the contact key here. It is 003, account ID and created ID, some IDs here. Okay. So for this email address, what is the ID? I don't know. So to understand better, I'll go back to training attendance. I'll take the one which is here. Just a minute. Let us pick students here. Oh, sorry. I have to pick that. In this data extension, we don't have details. ID, subject, date, and is attended. And here we have a couple of IDs here. You can see this. But I don't know which ID has which email address here. I don't know which ID has which email address, correct? So how do we get it? We need to write a query. So just to do that exercise, I will copy this the name. And where is that I'm getting the first name and last name? I'm getting the first name and last name from the students table. This is the table. Here I have first name, I have last name, and I have an email address here. Okay. I have first name, last name, and email address, and this is the data extension. I'll copy this data extension name. I have two data extensions. And this concept I have not covered before in your SQL sessions. I have two data extensions: contacts, training students, students attendance. Now I want to bring data. I want to bring data from this where we have ID. Okay, ID. You can see this contact key or this one. Contact key here. What is relating? Contact key. I want this field. I'll explain it. I'm just copy pasting the required one. Contacts training students has contact key. Then I have email field. First name and last. First name and last name. Okay. From the student attendance SFMC training 2024. I have these fields: ID, subject, date, and is attended. I will copy this. As I mentioned, usually I'll be not ID, subject, date, and is attended. These are the four fields. I need contact key, email, first name, last name, ID, subject, date, and is attended. So these are the two data extensions. And in these data extensions, I have two different information. One, let me put it in attendance. Attendance project. Between attendance project. And here, let me copy this and paste. Okay, so that I can help you. Now I have contacts training students where we have contact key, email, first name, and last name. And then I have students attendance where I have ID, subject, date, and is attended. So I want to retrieve all these things. So for the first time, you will see how to bring data from this table and this table using joins. So joins, I'll take it a separate session when we are dealing in detail. Select from, okay. Let us understand select first. What do you want to select? I want to select contact key, comma, email, comma, first name, comma, last name, comma, contact key. I cannot use as it is because it is having underscore. I want to show ID, subject, date, and is attended. I can see all of these. Contact key, email, first name, last name, ID, subject, date, and is attended. I'll just rearrange this wherever it is. Contact key and ID is the same one, but with two different names. Contact key I cannot use as it is. I have to rename this as, I cannot use underscore. This is a default one. Okay. So contact key as contact key, ID, email, first name, last name, subject, date, and is attended. Now it is coming from two different tables. Select is coming from two different tables because I want to showcase contact key, ID, email, first name, last name, subject, date, and so these are coming from the right table. This is, so now I will paste two tables. table 1 join with table 2. Left table, this is right table. On, you cannot just join them. What should be the common thing here? Common thing is contact key is equal to ID. To execute this and to see the result, I need Query Studio. And 4 minutes has completed. If it is completed 4 minutes, expected is you people have to move to the next step. Okay, you can see it's still, okay, no worries. I think it is still waiting. That's fine. So I will be taking the Query Studio. Query Studio is only helps you to execute the query and see the results. It cannot be used in any campaigns. What it is telling, ambiguity column name ID. Ambiguity column name ID. So this ID is coming from right table. So I'll call this one as R so that the confusion is not present. R dot aliasing. So as and when you progress, you have a lot to learn from the queries part. There was ambiguity. Ambiguity means it is confused. See, I have two columns, ID. So which one do you want to pick? Is it coming from the right table or the left table? Now, what do I see is attendance. 1 means it is present. 0, it is absent. 1, it is present. 0, it is absent. Okay. What is next? Next is important. So what is that? I'll explain you. Don't worry. So now you can see contact key, ID, email, Akash, and others. I want to see specifically where email is equal to chandrasfmc@gmail.com. This is the improvised query. Any changes made to your query, I'll be keeping it as a separate one. This is the first query. This is the second query. I just improvised it. Now I can see contact key 003, ID 003, chandrasfmc@gmail.com, Prasad, first name, last name, subject, May 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, and 24th. May 24th, it is absent. There are 12 rows. I'll go to next. And May 30th is also absent. We still don't have data for May 31st in this table because it comes from a query. This table still doesn't have data. So now let us see whether we are able to grab it. So people have moved. 5 people have moved. 8 people are moved into this step. 10 people have moved into this step. So 8 people should be marked as present. 10 people should be marked as absent. And very importantly, Chandra Prasad is absent. So what is the ID of Chandra Prasad? This is the ID. I'll keep it as a reference. Chandra and Gmail. This is for my reference. This is my ID. Okay. I will go till now. So I have both the queries ready. Just to showcase you people, what is that we are waiting for? We are waiting for 5 more minutes. We're waiting for 5 more minutes. I don't think so. It will take 5 minutes. So I'll go with online timer. Here the 5 minutes have started. Now, in all these scenarios, as you people know, we have data views, correct? Let me go to data views. And data views. Let me see the click part. We have 121 clicks. As of now, we have 121 clicks. I'll go to Automation Studio data views automation, and let me jump into Qlik. So as you people know, I am just modifying this from Akash to generic one. So I'll go to Qlik Akash and I'll rename it to Qlik data view. Single word, Qlik underscore data view. I've just renamed the data extension waiting here, changed, perfect. Then I will update my query name. Edit, it's Qlik data view query, and I will change the folder. Select star from underscore Qlik, this is good. And here we are using overwrite. Data view, Qlik data view, and finish. Now I will run only this query. That is your run once concept. I will run only Qlik data view query. What will happen? All these 121 records will be deleted and only the result from this data view will be pasted here. I executed only one step or one activity. It is running. It will not take much time as I know it. It is completed executing. This will not refresh. Go back to folder and come within the folder. It is 220 clicks. It is 220 clicks. Account ID, job ID, list ID, batch ID, subscriber ID, subscriber key, domain, URL which has been clicked. You can see all these information. It is captured from a link name called profile update. The link content, is it unique? Is it coming from a triggered send definition and triggered send customer key? Okay. Now what is that we are waiting for? We are waiting for 5 minutes to complete and attendance to be captured. So if I go back to my automation or the journey, I should be able to see that you people have moved to the next step and you should have been marked as present or absent. So people have moved to present and absent. I can see who is present and who is absent. Here itself, you can see there are 8 people. I don't know who they are. I'm not sure who they are. I'm not sure who they are. Okay. 10 plus 8, it is 18. So 8 people have marked the attendance present. 8 people who have marked the attendance will be captured and stored in this D, which is still 18. It will be 18 always. It will be 18 always. And here you can see true, true, and others. Now, this information, I want it to be stored in this today itself. It is 205 plus 18. How? With the help of a query. I can run it from automation or I can run it with the help of Automation Studio. You can execute in activities with the help of SQL query, attendance, and student attendance. This one, run once here, or I can go to Overview tab, pick the automation, and execute only one step. Very importantly, I can run it only if it is having run once. If it is active, you cannot run once. If it is paused, you can go with run once. So run once. Anyhow, I did not do it a couple of days before. I'll execute only this step because I want to run some analytics today. I want all the 18 people from here to be added to this one because I want to see whether Chandra Prasad is present or absent on 31st. As we know, this is not showing 31st data. It is only 30. Why? Why it is 30? Because it doesn't have 31st data. That is the reason I executed this query. 205 plus 18 should be present in this data extension. So the number is very simple and straightforward. Now, if I execute the query again, I should be able to see that Chandra Prasad is absent. Now, if I go to the email and if I click the link, it will not mark my attendance because journey has completed running it. I have 13 records. You can see May 31st, Chandra Prasad is absent. Chandra Prasad is absent. Okay. Exactly same way, if I remove this condition, it will show me all the 223 records with present or absent. With present or absent, but it will be not easy for me to. And I want to check only the people who are present or only the people who are absent, where I have to mark the field, which is attended is equal to false. Lowercase, uppercase, it's fine. 0, 1 will be calculated by itself, don't worry. I can see all the people who are present or absent. I can add more and more filtering for this by checking whether they are present or absent. I'll repeat till now. If we are good till now this is it's not, this is a project. Exactly, you people have to pick the project you people will be doing. I just gave an overview of this project so that in future when you start building, you have to use queries, you have to use automations, you have to use email studio, you have to use content builder, contact builder. Majorly, these are the tools what you people will be using. Having said that, I'll be stopping the recording for now.